What's up, League Joe? Welcome to the Ultra Draft live stream. We have a very special presentation tonight as we are going to be determining our draft order for our Ultra Draft in New Orleans. But first, I'm Commissioner Smitty. This is Commissioner Hobbs. We've got some special announcements for you before we get to the action.
So, on December the 9th, that's a Friday, we're going to be doing the first round of the draft. It's going to be random players selected, but the big thing is each of those players is going to get a prize that night. Could be a hotel stay, could be an extra jersey, could be anything. So, if you're selected that week on Friday, you're in business.
Make sure that you are signed up and paid, because paid players are the ones that get drafted the first round. But the week after that, well, then we're going to start opening it up. That's going to be kind of our balancing round. That's when we're going to get 3 or 4 players on every team, start to form some of that nucleus, let the coaches start to vibe with each other. But not everybody's getting drafted within the next 2 weeks. After Christmas, that's when we officially fill all of the rosters.
And you'll notice we're only having 17 coaches tonight. Our goal is to be over 25. So if you're interested in coaching, please reach out to us. We'll get you in there.
And also players. We, of course, want more players. We're actually about to cross 200, which is awesome. We're going to have an awesome party down in New Orleans. But the more the merrier. I think we can get to 300. Can we get to 350? You guys will have to help us do that. So make sure you hit that invite button on that Facebook group.
And when we do that, we got Spend to Win Mondays. Every 100 players, we'll get you cold hard cash as you win.
That's right. Yeah. In fact, actually, I think we've already given away like 200, 300, 400 bucks. It's been incredible to see you guys respond to it, so we're happy to keep that going. Now, we've been babbling on enough. I think it's time to get to the action. But to prepare us for what's going to be happening, we actually have a special in-the-field live reporter. So let's go to Gabby now, who is on site, actually getting ready for the event and mingling with the coaches and getting a feel for the atmosphere. Gabby, what is the vibe like around you right now?
Thanks, Sean. Let me tell you, they're so excited to be doing this. They're so hyped. Like, you have, no idea. They're ready. They are ready to get those hotel rooms. They're ready to book their flights. Heck, if it was right now, they'd be really excited, Team hype.
I noticed that you've gotten a special celebrity guest in for the proceedings. That is very impressive. How did you pull that?
Oh, I know people. Can't really say. I'd have to murder you, so let's proceed.
Well, I don't think he's any stranger to murders. He's been having a roaring good time down there, hopefully, though.
Yeah. Were you able actually to let them in with the animal code as well? Like, that's unusual.
I had to pull some strings, It took some money at the side, so.
You don't think we'll be having to deal with that Carol Baskins any, do you?
Well, we'll have to see. I kind of gave her that restraining order, but you never know with her. She'll go anywhere. She doesn't care.
Well, I'm very impressed that you were able to spring him out of jail just for this appearance. This is actually remarkable. It just shows all the hype that's around the Ultra Draft.
Indeed.
Absolutely. Let me tell you, his autographs are $5, so get those $5 going, gal.
I'm not sure I would pay $5 for a Tiger King autograph.
Hey, rude. #rude.
Well, thank you, Gabby. Really appreciate it. You've done a great job. I'll come back to you after the official event.
Some thanks.
Well, I think it's time to get started. What do you think?
I think I'm ready.
Officially, the competition tonight is a marble race. We are going to have all of our coaches racing their hearts out in order to get those draft picks. Before we flip over to the marble race arena, let's just talk a little bit about the marble race and how it works.
It's a marble race. All these coaches, I'm sure they've known that they've been training up their marbles. It's about speed, endurance, agility, speed.
Luck.
A lot of luck.
A lot of luck. Well, the other important thing here is the marble that finishes first is, of course, going to get the first pick. But some of the marbles might fall off the track, and they will be relegated to the bottom of the pack. So, without further ado, let's get to the marble race. Now, we will note that at the beginning stages, we are going to take some extra time to introduce you to all the coaches. So we'll start the action and then start introducing you to some of the coaches. And Commissioner Hobbs, you want to give me a countdown?
All right, let's get going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
And they're off. Looks like we've got a lot of lead changes in the early going here as they all go down this weird rickety spiral looking thing. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Looks like we got Steph G is actually leading the pack.
Yep, nearing the bottom of the spiral. It looks like it's a good funnel.
As you can see, coming out of this spiral, they're going to be going down and have a three-way branching path, actually, in order to try to keep ahead. I can see them getting stuck in several of these opportunities.
Oh, there's plenty of obstacles, I'm sure. But they've just got to endure and push right on through it.
Well, speaking of, Steph G continues to stay in the lead. Oh, but now is just overtaken by Purnell, and Dice is hot on his trail.
But did you see... There was Coach Allie. She jumped up there. Did you see her come up?
Well, let's just talk about Coach Allie right now. What a great transition. So, Coach Allie, she actually is a newer member to League Joe. She just joined up from the south side.
Yep, she came in. One time, she thought she jumped. She hit Justin Bieber with a ball, but that wasn't quite it. It wasn't really Justin Bieber.
Yeah, but she is a big fan of his. I've heard that.
Huge fan. Huge.
But she has not won a championship yet, so will New Orleans be her first one?
It'd be a big one to get. That's for certain.
Tuning back in, let's see. Looks like we are continuing to make our way down. I actually noticed that we've got a little bit of a clog here. Oh, Heather's now taking the lead. Let's get a little bit more of a zoom down here.
Yep.
Now, one person that I don't see on the track. Hopefully they haven't fallen off. Oh, no, there they are. Here comes Bree. Bree is another one of our newer coaches.
She's also a big-time tourney player. She came up on the south side as well. I mean, let's look at this. She once threatened to choke a punk after learning Taco Bell Mexican pizzas were gone.
I would do that too, actually. Those Mexican pizzas are delicious.
After talking to my sister on her tournament team, I heard about this incident. It was not a pretty scene.
Well, we'll see if that feistiness translates into a number one draft pick.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
It appears that we are now entering a giant green spinning ball of doom.
Oh, that just looks terrifying. I'd get disoriented just looking at it. I can't even get my words out.
There is a lot going on in this particular tube, but where the heck is Holly? Holly appears to have taken a very early lead. Oh, no. And is that Dice?
Oh. Just Holly, Dice, Heather, Nikki. How in the world? Where are they?
Well, look back here. This is Breyer. Now, Breyer is another new coach. Actually, Breyer is our New Orleans representative. Breyer actually helps run one of the New Orleans softball leagues down there.
Yeah, he's been a big help. He's really helped us navigate New Orleans a good amount. You went and visited him. Give me a little bit of info on his play.
Well, I haven't seen him play, but his stats indicate that he's going to be a pretty feisty player. I especially like the fact that he's got a strong infield defense. However, he does have a newsletter where he actually explains that I can't believe it's not butter is actually butter. So that's a good read if you're interested in those types of topics.
Let's just hope his play is as smooth as butter.
That was terrible.
You're not wrong. I'm sorry. I Lord help us.
Let's zoom in and find out where everybody's at. Okay, we see that. They are now going through the purple tube of destiny.
Oh, that's big KB out there in front. Get a commanding lead. Not far behind Heather. And Dawn, Matt Ryan up there. You'll love to see him on the leaderboard because that's a rare occasion.
Oh, you mentioned Dawn. Well, why don't we talk about Dawn? She's a great example of a lifetime League Joer. She's actually been in League Joe for 7 years.
Since its inception, to my knowledge.
Absolutely.
So she's been out there. She's won multiple championships, random teams. She's coached. She's been a great teammate to many.
And with enough tequila shots, she'll show you her special tattoo on her navel, which says, "Hot dogs are sandwiches." Controversial take, but I respect her for wearing it.
I still think they're tacos. You got to go with the sides rule.
And let's see. Let's go in. KB continues to hold the lead currently. We've got Heather racing right behind. Let's see. Oh, and KB takes off. You know who I don't see? I don't see Dice. It seems that he's fallen to the back of the pack. What happened to Dice?
Oh, Dice. He's just playing the late game. He's playing possum, I think. He's got some speed on him. He's a wily veteran, just like in his softball play.
He's also our defending champion from our spring leagues, or
up on the
our
north
fall
side.
leagues. That's right, on the north side. So we know that he's got championship talent.
Let's hop back in it. What do you say?
All right, let's take a look. KB and Heather are so far ahead that I'm not sure that they can be caught. Why don't we go ahead and stop and talk about Heather?
Yep, let's nail Heather here. She falls. I love it. She does fall for the boop, boop time. Got your nose every single time.
And she's one of our players that's actually most improved. So from the first league season that she joined us, her stats were a little bit lower, but she's continually improved every single season.
She's a good one to use the hidden ball trick on. Got your nose back. That's fine.
Let's zoom in and let's find our first placer. Here is KB, still leading the pack.
Man,
as you can see, everybody is back there. Oh, wait, KB appears to have stopped.
Oh, he's hit the gravel.
He's hit the gravel. This is a chance for everybody else to catch up. Let's see who's coming up behind. There's Holly. We've got Dice. You know who I don't see on this top 10?
Oh, look at our top. Oh, in the back, hanging on, just hanging on. Not eliminated yet.
Oh, there he is.
There's Herb.
Herb.
There's Herb. We haven't talked about Herb yet. Herb Diaz.
One of our favorite players. Both he and his wife have been playing now for 4 years, actually.
You love to see the couples come out, play some strong softball, play together. That's one of our beliefs is you should be able to play with your spouse or against your spouse if you so desire.
And I happen to know that he is a bit of a tricky pitcher. He does list himself at third base, but he knows how to toss it as well.
Oh, for sure.
Coming back into the race, KB is still way ahead. That number one pick may be all but locked up. Let's zoom out and get a bigger view of the course.
Oh, my.
Look at that tremendous lead he has built up.
Daunting lead. Oh, my.
And you know what? Holly was hot on his trail, but seems to have fallen back into what may be around 9th, 10th, or 11th. Somewhere back there, just outside of our top 10.
Right in the middle of the pack. That seems reasonable.
That sounds like a Holly kind of thing. Middle of the pack.
Hello? Hello back there? Hello?
I want it on record that she didn't beat my team so much as my team lost in the championship. So, she put on a good effort, but my team should have won. That didn't. Let's just move on.
All I'm hearing is excuses. We don't want excuses. All we know is W's matter.
Let's get back to W's. KB continues to stay way ahead here. Let's zoom in a little bit. We've got our top 5. KB, Allie, Heather, Bree, Matt Ryan. And where is Hostler? Is
back there
breaking into the top 10.
Making a run at it.
Yep, here he
Get
comes.
in there. Coach Hostler.
Now, Hostler is displaying some of that textbook speed, which is on his profile.
He's always been a runner. He was a season 1 League Joe vet as well. And he loves to dance. Just loves to dance. You take him to a country club, he'll be on the line for sure. He's showing some two-step, some grapevines, the electric slide. Can't forget the Cupid shuffle.
Now, breaking news, Hobbs. If we zoom in here, we see that KB has a competitor. Heather has actually come up next.
Oh, look at that. Heather is past him.
They are now
Everybody's catching up. Oh, my goodness.
We're 1 and 2. That tube of doom obviously has slowed people up and allowed for a catch-up. But I don't see Jason yet. Jason continues to struggle.
Did his lederhosen catch up? He must be having issues with his lederhosen. You can't run without it.
He did actually win a championship wearing that lederhosen, so you can't knock too much for that.
I'm pretty sure he won a championship in Beer Olympics while wearing that lederhosen as well. It might just be his lucky apparel, his uniform of choice.
Are you suggesting that everybody should wear lederhosen?
I might be.
That's
I
fair.
haven't tried it.
That's fair. Let's slow down the action a little bit here as we see Heather is still way out in front. Holly in second place. Nope, Holly just dropped down to fifth place. There is a
It's getting
pack
close
happening.
now.
Everybody seems to be getting stuck on these little blades of death, except for Kate. Where is Kate? Kate is all the way towards the back.
Nowhere to be seen.
Now, Kate is actually our Southside commissioner. She successfully got League Joe on the south side of Indianapolis, but she's not having so much success today. It seems that her success on the softball field is not translating to the marble course.
She's clearly too much time on the softball field, not enough time training your marble. It's classic mistake. But that's what the commissioners, you got to be able to balance your training and your gaming regimen.
That's true. If she focused more on balls other than softballs, maybe she'd be doing a lot better at this marble race right now.
I'm going to leave that comment alone.
Let's get back to the race. We are continuing to see good progress down here at the top.
Oh, the man of the hour, KB, he's back in the lead.
Let's zoom right in on him. Speaking of KB, it actually looks like we are near the finish line, so KB could be crossing in first place right now.
Oh, my, it looks like a hold up there, but
Oh,
he's
everybody's
holding
going
up.
KB is actually from, I believe, Illinois, or maybe the north end of Indiana, but he does
That's
run
right.
tournaments throughout Indiana and Illinois, so a very seasoned veteran.
KB, I heard he was voted his T-ball Mr. Illinois of T-ball. So be on the lookout for him.
That's an impressive accolade right there. Oh, it looks like we are coming across the finish now, and we do have KB,
And KB has done it.
finishing with that number 1 overall pick, followed very shortly by Steph G. Let's go ahead. We're going to stay on this camera for just a little bit and let the action play out.
Well, let's talk about some of the other folks that have been competing but haven't quite been in here. How about Matt Ryan taking his time, taking his talent away from the NFL to come compete and play softball with us little people here?
That's right. It'll be a very proud moment for many of you to be drafted by Matt Ryan. We're so excited. Turns out that we knew that Matt Ryan was going to have February available, so had him come out to join us for New Orleans.
Too soon. Too soon. Maybe if it's played on a Saturday, we'll be all right.
Now, a quick update. Looks like we've got Holly with the number 3 pick, followed by Coach Paula, and then Purnell and Bree. But where is Nikki? Nikki, I think, is falling towards the back still.
Oh, Nikki's hanging out with Kate, and that sounds about right. Fellow Southsiders. I heard she's really great at sack racing. She hops in a potato sack and just...
I don't see how that's going to help her in this marble race today.
I thought with her racing pedigree, she'd be the odds-on favorite.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like she's trapped back here with Kate and is vying for one of the last picks in the draft.
Oh, no. We can't have that. So how are we looking at? We're still... Oh, there's Matt Ryan. He's up there in the 8th spot now, right?
Matt Ryan officially just crossed the finish line.
Oh, you like to see that.
I wouldn't consider that a win, which makes sense for Matt Ryan.
Yep. Kind of near the back of the pack right now. That's okay.
Now, one person that we didn't get to talk about is our 4th overall pick, Paula, who is actually a full-time dedicated coach. She will not be playing, she'll be only coaching.
Yep, the boss lady herself. She knows how to push that pencil across the score sheet, fill in some squares.
Here we come. Looks like we've got... Oh, Allie was just passed up by Breyer. And it looks like Breyer is going to sneak into that 9 spot.
Nally at the 10.
Now, at the 5 spot, actually, we did see Purnell, who is another one of our new league joers, and he's actually from Raleigh area. He does boom-based sports out there, does a lot of kickball, softball tournaments, and we may be scouting out a location for a future event out there in the Carolinas. Not bad for a location.
I mean, I'd love to go out there myself. I enjoyed my last trip out that way.
And it seems like we are down to our last few competitors, and our last coach profile is actually the number 2 overall pick, Steffi G.
Big G, one of the veterans. She's day oneer. Her brother plays with us as well, and he's my co-commentator when we're not in the championships. So when you see those live stream videos, you'll see the family blood runs thick, and it's great.
And special announcement, Steffi will be getting married down in New Orleans. So congratulations to Steffi.
Congratulations, Steffi and Kyle.
Can't wait to celebrate with you. Now, let's see. We are waiting for our last results. We are going to go ahead and turn back on the speed.
We might be running out of time. They've got to get those competitors.
Now, none of the marbles have been eliminated, so everybody's still in it. It looks like we've got 4 competitors yet to have crossed. Heather, surprisingly, was early leader, and she's fallen to the back of the pack.
Oh, somebody just
Kate flew in.
Oh, and then Nikki. Oh, my. It's the battle of the H's. Heather and Herb.
All right, now these are going to be for the last 2 picks. There is a snake draft effect, so being at the last, not always too terrible. However, we will see who ends up.
And there's Herb. Herb got across.
Races through, and Heather. What happened, Heather? You started so well.
Most improved softball could be most improved marble.
Well, it's pretty easy to improve from 17th place, Heather.
And look, there we go. There, the last marble crosses.
That is awesome. We are officially done. Here is the official leaderboards, as well as the official draft order for the prize round and then the subsequent balancing round that we're going to be doing before Christmas.
That's correct. Actually, why don't we go down to Gabby and see what the mood down there is?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I know that she's moved from the original position to the coaches' chambers, where I believe that there's celebrations that are starting to take place.
Oh, I'm sure that's celebrating. That's for sure.
Gabby, what's the mood like down there?
Hey, y'all. Everyone's really excited now. They have their list, and they're just trying to figure out which players they're going to be picking once we do our pick on December 9th. My voice is a little hoarse because I was yelling and screaming with them as well, so we can't wait to check out this draft.
It was quite the exciting race. I'm sure I needed to cool down after it.
It seems like you picked a great location, although isn't it a little personal?
I'm surprised you got that kind of access.
I mean, I got those VIP skills. I'm just like, I know people. I know so many people out, like, especially the last one, you know. So, yeah.
Well, it sounds like the singing behind you is a little out of tune, and the microphone's picking it up a little bit. So you might want to quiet down the celebration behind you.
Are you supposed to have electronics in there?
Absolutely. Like, why wouldn't you?
Well, we'd be afraid of a little bit of electrical shock, wouldn't you?
A little electricity doesn't hurt anyone, you know, depending on the voltage, so don't worry about it. I'm not.
Well, you heard it there. Gabby living dangerously down in the team showers.
Yeah, and I don't know who that guy is behind you, but they're not a coach. Gabby, I think you went to the wrong facility.
You might be in the wrong area.
Oh, well, awkward. Let me go look for them and text them. So I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, good luck, Gabby.
Good luck, Gabby.
Well, Commissioner Hobson, this has been a very successful night.
Commissioner Smitty, I believe it has.
We look very much forward to the next stage. Again, our next live stream is going to be on Friday. That's going to be our prize round. And as a reminder, to be eligible for the prize round, be signed up and have your dues paid before Thursday.
Again, free hotel room, free second set of jerseys. All this could be you. Sign up, get paid, smash that invite button to the Facebook group.
Thanks,
get
guys.
it done.
We can't wait to see you in New Orleans.
We'll see you guys.